forgot what I was gonna say. Hello, fellas. So, recently, I've been really annoyed with the whole gym process. I was like really trying with my like recent updated super schedule, which I might do a video on, but I don't know, that will probably take a while. I mean, these videos are just more like sentimental value. I thought it'd be cool to document my whole journey, even though I'm about 10 years late. Anyway, so yeah, basically, like I got my new schedule, which was run, then gym, rest day where I still run, rinse and repeat, while also doing Muay Thai 5 days a week in the evenings. So as you can imagine, that really took it out of me. So I had 10 days off after I finally completed that, because for about, I don't know, a month, maybe a bit longer, I was attempting that routine and failing. And working out like a lot of the redundancies in my routine. Like, okay, if I'm trying to be a fighter, realistically I don't need to do incline bench after just doing regular bench, stuff like that. So yeah, that was tiring, bro. That was real tiring. Yeah, so 10-day rest. Coming up to the end of that rest, I was like, geez Louise, I'm not even ready. I'm walking my dog and I'm still getting exhausted just from that, but came right through in the nick of time, that burst of energy. So I got back into it, and now I'm at the point where, you know, I'm coming back, I'm feeling good. Go on my run, I'm like, yo, I can do this like way faster than before, and it was like 5 minutes faster than my last run, which isn't, I didn't get like a Zenkai boost. That's also in large part because by the end of my workout term, I guess, when I was doing those runs, I was like, I was dying. So, you know, my running was real slow, not that great. Anyway, and then I'm just thinking on this run, like, wow, I got here really fast, about, you know, close to the end of my usual route, and wow, I've just got to run even further out now to compensate for the fact that I'm faster, and that's kind of annoying. That might seem like a really weird complaint. Basically, my point is, the stronger you get, the more effort you have to put in, and that's just, it's long. I mean, I'm used to it. If you've worked out for a long amount of time, you're probably used to it too. But yeah, that's just what I was thinking with coming back to training and everything. As it's pretty long. It is pretty long. But another thing is, I'm thinking about, again with the redundancies in my routine, just how do I get rid of them? Because, you know, I've been doing the same thing for a good few months, maybe half a year or a bit longer. Same old exercises with some variation here and there. But yeah, it's just it's getting to the point where I'm like, okay, well, I want to get better at like calisthenics. I want gymnastic gymnastic strength, because I always thought, like, if you get gymnastic strength and put that into grappling, you'd be a monster, a beast, unstoppable. So, and they just kind of look cool. They're a full body workout, very beneficial for your fitness overall. So I want to get good at some of that. But with some of the clips that I'll be showing, you will see my form is not very good for that kind of thing. And you know what? Doing these videos is a good idea, because I never record myself, and I can feel, you know, let's say I'm doing not a planche exactly, I can't do one of them, but a movement similar where you have to keep your body very rigid, like the dragon flag, or whatever that one is when you're hanging and you're trying to hold your body straight. My legs, they do quite a bit of bending, so it was more bending of the legs than I thought. And obviously the goal is to not have any bending in the legs. You want your core and your legs to be rigid through the movement and keep the balance through the strength that you build. So yeah, gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna, again, with the videos that I'm showing on screen, you can see that I'm wearing my weighted vest while I'm doing like the dragon flag, and I just don't need to do that realistically. One, it's encouraging bad form. Two, the weight that's added onto it purely because of the movement itself, you know, the anchor point of your own body, your upper body, holding yourself like that, being where most of the weight is, and then, you know, this part of the body isn't really going up very much. Basically, I'm not gaining very much, and I'm probably suffering with my form because of that. So, yeah, I was thinking a little bit about that. I got a little muddled with my words when I was explaining my thoughts about how I was thinking of the fundamentals of the different body parts and how the core kind of brings everything together. What I was trying to say is, after thinking about it, I almost see the core muscles as caring for the other muscle groups because they do bring it together, and working out the core forces you to also work out the upper and lower body in some ways. Like, for example, if you do a boat, you're also working your quads a little bit. Quads are worked with many core exercises. When you're hanging from a bar and you're doing those leg raise thingies, basically going to an L sit, I forgot what those are called. But when you're doing that, you're also working your grip, your back a little bit. So in a way, the core muscles are very caring towards the other muscle groups. And I just thought about that, and I found it quite interesting. So it's kind of made me rethink my routine a little bit. I'm gonna start working out my core muscles at the start of the week, and yeah, because it makes more sense to me in that way, having the upper and lower body being fully recovered from last week's gym workouts, and then being able to use them at their full capacity to help out the core muscles reach their full potential and keep growing. And then yeah, I'll probably do upper body and then lower body in that order. But yeah, that's just me summarizing my thoughts a little bit. I was thinking quite deeply about this in the shower because I was like, damn, I'm really not getting where I want to be with some of these exercises, even though I'm finally used to the routine that I wanted to get used to, and it's really annoying. But that's exercise. There's always new challenges, and you need to welcome these intellectual challenges that come with it as well, because you can't just stay stagnant doing the same thing over and over again, otherwise you won't get anywhere. And that's really countering the very point of exercise itself. So yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. I guess that's yeah, that's all I'm thinking for now, really. I don't really have many clips recently. I think doing this little channel was like a fun idea, but at the same time, my least favorite part about it is recording myself in the gym. It's like kind of awkward and just a little extra. It's just, I'm already so tired and putting so much effort in that, like, I don't want to worry about doing my last rep and being like, did my phone just fall over? Was that in frame? You know what I mean? Very silly. But yeah, I suppose that is my ramble for today. And yes, thank you very much for your time. Support the channel. And that is it. Bye bye.